Howdy y'all, Jackson here with Jerk Studios, and again, sorry about the delay on this, just things have been busy. But without further ado, let's just hop into it. We will start things off in beautiful Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl as the #1 Notre Dame Fighting Irish take on the #4 Florida State Seminoles. Notre Dame would strike first as Mark Green would take this handoff outside into the end zone for 6. In the second, they would extend that lead as Mark Green would take this in from 2 yards out. Florida State would finally get themselves on the board with this long field goal midway through the second. Notre Dame would not be slowed though, as Tony Rice would find a man in the end zone for 6. Florida State would score the first points of the second half, but once again score by way of field goal. Midway through the fourth, Mark Green would once again find the end zone, slamming the door on the Seminoles. Notre Dame cruises through Florida State on their way to the national championship, 28-6. We now head eastward to Sun Devil Stadium as the #2 Miami Hurricanes take on the #3 West Virginia Mountaineers. Miami would strike first as Cleveland Gary would find his way into the end zone for 6. West Virginia would respond though as Anthony Brown would score a touchdown of his own. The Hurricanes would not be deterred though as Steve Walsh would find a man over the middle for his first passing touchdown of the day. The Mountaineers would drive right back though, and Major Harris would find a man in the end zone of his own to knot things up at 14. Miami would close out the first half, kicking this field goal to go up 3. West Virginia would come out firing to start the second half, as Major Harris would find a man just short of the end zone who'd power his way across the line for the score, and the first Mountaineer lead of the day. Then after a defensive stand, Brown would extend that lead, scoring from just over a yard out. In the fourth, Walsh would find a man streaking in the back of the end zone who just barely tap a toe down on a diving catch. It'd be too little too late though, as West Virginia would score again late, winning the game 35-24. Now, before we head into the national championship, I'd like to ask you to leave a like on the video if you are enjoying it. Additionally, since I am now using a text sim to simulate these games, if you have a playoff you'd like to see right away, please leave it in the comments and I will get right on it, or I'll just continue to go in reverse chronological order. And lastly, if you enjoy this series and have not already subscribed, please consider doing so, as well as hitting that notification bell so you will be alerted when the next one comes about. Now on with the national championship. We now head to the East Coast, where we have a rematch of a bowl game that happened in reality. Will the sandy beaches of Miami be kinder to the West Virginia Mountaineers than the sandy deserts of Arizona, or will Notre Dame once again come out on top? West Virginia would take the early lead as Brown would pound it in from just a few yards out. They'd then make it a 14-point game as Harris would find a man wide open in the end zone. Notre Dame would finally find the end zone in the second as Green would take it in from just inside the 5. The Mountaineers would respond though as the fullback would pound it in from the 1. Late in the third, Brown would once again find his way into the end zone. Though the Irish would try to make a push late, it'd be far too little too late, as the West Virginia Mountaineers would cruise to the national championship 35-21. Once again, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a dislike if your team lost or you hate my voice. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Click that notification bell so you won't miss the next college football playoff. And just once again, thank you for watching. Bye.